It's a mess. It's a mess. I can't find the other pieces to the puzzle I was doing. They might be here somewhere or they might be lost. I don't know. And look at the playground. It's a mess. There are toys everywhere and the shelves are so disorganized. Oh, it's just a mess. Have you ever felt like things are just a mess? Maybe you're practicing drawing or writing your letters and the page just fills up and it feels like it's a mess. Or maybe your room is a mess. And toys and clothes, they're just all over the floor. Or maybe you spilled your cereal and now the table is a mess. It makes me feel angry when things are a mess like this. I don't like it. And it makes me feel sad. I wish things were all put back together. And sometimes I feel overwhelmed, like I don't even know where to start. Have you ever felt like that? Angry or sad or overwhelmed? Well, this week in our country, things have felt like a mess. Maybe you've seen things on the news, or you've heard your parents talking, or you've seen pictures, or maybe you talked about it at school. But this week, some things happened in our country that might have made you feel scared, or angry, or sad, or overwhelmed. And for a lot of us, things feel like a mess. And it's hard to know where to start to pick up the pieces. And I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to clean up this mess alone. But today, we are celebrating something really important that might help us get through the mess. Today is Epiphany Sunday. We actually celebrated the day of Epiphany on Wednesday. But today, because we have church today, we're celebrating Epiphany. And Epiphany is this day where we remember how amazing it is that God came into the world as Jesus. And that might seem pretty simple. We had Christmas, right? Isn't that what we were celebrating at Christmas? Well, it was, but today we really think about how the world and our lives can be pretty darn messy sometimes. And we don't know where to start to pick up the pieces. And we don't want to do it alone. And so today, we celebrate that Jesus came into this messy world to be with us, right here in the mess. Jesus didn't come and whisk us away to heaven, to some perfect place. Jesus is here, in our world, even when it's so messy. I mean, think about the story of Jesus being born in a barn with animals. I can't think of a more messy place to be born. But that's where Jesus was born, in this messy stable with smelly animals. And so when things feel like a mess, whether it's the playground or your room or the kitchen table or a drawing that you're making or our country. When things feel like a mess, we know that Jesus is right here with us. And Jesus can help us to start picking up the pieces and putting things back together, cleaning up the mess so that we can be happy and whole together. And so that to me today, especially when things feel like a mess, that's worth celebrating. So happy Epiphany. Happy day where we celebrate Jesus coming into the mess of our world and in our playground too. So thank you for joining me this morning. I'm really glad that we could be together in the playground up here at St. Paul. And remember, when things do feel like a mess, it's okay to feel whatever that feels like. To be angry or sad or overwhelmed or scared. And know that Jesus is right there with you, no matter what. Thanks for being here, friends. Have a great week. I'll see you back here next week.